Hi guys, again, welcome to another video. This is going to be my WWE Survivor Series predictions for 2016 Survivor Series, the first cross-branded pay-per-view since the brand split. And yeah, I'm thinking this could be a really good show. I mean, the main event, it could go like extremely badly, or it could turn out to be a bit of a success. I just don't know how well we gel together in the ring. Going by the last experience at bloody WrestleMania, which was bloody horrible match. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this Survivor Series, guys. I think it could be really good. So first of all, guys, we have got the WWE Cruiserweight Champion V. Brian Kendrick taking on Kalisto. So if Kalisto wins, SmackDown Live get the whole Cruiserweight division. I've said it in the past, I really don't care about this Cruiserweight division. TJ Perkins is alright, V. Brian Kendrick's really good. I've always been a fan of him ever since he did the whole V. Brian Kendrick and turned heel in WWE. But yeah, I just don't really like the Cruiserweights. I just feel like they're throwing them in there with no character, no personalities. And yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. I don't think the Cruiserweight division will be going anywhere. I mean, it's not long since the brand split, so I don't really see them changing things already. So yeah, it's Kalisto. Kalisto's not really been doing much, to be honest, apart from getting beaten up by bumming Baron Corbin. So yeah, I'm going to go for V. Brian Kendrick to retain and for Raw to keep the Cruiserweight division. And I'll be supporting Brian Kendrick as well because, again, I'm more a fan of Brian Kendrick than Kalisto. But I'm going to be supporting SmackDown most of tonight. Team Blue, for whatever reason. I prefer SmackDown to Raw. I just feel like Raw is easier to watch because it's only 2 hours. Whereas Raw is 3 hours and it's, packed full of, some pretty crap, matches and stuff. I feel like 2 hours is a lot easier to watch. So I'm Team Blue, Team SmackDown. But not for this match, I want Brian Kendrick to win. Next we've got the Intercontinental Championship match between Intercontinental Champion The Miz, who just won it on SmackDown, defending against Sami Zayn of Raw. I don't think they'll be changing things with titles. I don't think Raw is going to be getting the US and Intercontinental title. I'm real surprised if that happens. So yeah, Team Blue in this one, I think The Miz will win. He's just won it off Ziggler. I guess they didn't want to do Ziggler against Zayn because it's a good guy against another good guy, so they wanted a heel to win, so there's The Miz. And yeah, I think The Miz will win. He'll use Maurice or the Spirit Squad. He'll cheat. But yeah, The Miz is going to beat Sami Zayn and retain the Intercontinental Championship, and the Intercontinental Champion will stay on SmackDown. Okay, so first we have the first of the traditional Survivor Series elimination matches. So we have a 10-on-10 tag team match. It's blooming crazy. This features the tag teams from Raw and SmackDown. But 20 men in one match. It's crazy, to be honest. This might turn into a bit of a scramble. It might turn into a bit of a, just out of control, to be honest. It might just look a bit of a mess, but we'll see how it goes. This is the one that I'm least looking forward to out of the Survivor Series elimination matches. But yeah, we've got the tag team. So we've got Team Raw, who are the New Day, of course, the tag team champions for Raw. We've got Enzo and Cass. We have got Primo and Epico. We have got Cesaro and Sheamus, who I'm actually quite liking as a team. I think they're, an interesting team. They're a team like you'd never think would work out. But I think they're pretty entertaining, to be honest. We've got the Club. Of course, I'm a big fan of the Club. So that's Team Raw taking on Team SmackDown, who of course is the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Heath Slater and Rhino. We have got Breezango, of course, Tyler Breeze and Fandango, who are actually quite entertaining. I'm not going to lie. American Alpha, who are really bloody good in the ring. Really like American Alpha. Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley, the Hype Bros. I find them really annoying, to be honest. And of course we've got the Usos, who are heel now. And they're slightly better as a heel. I'm still not, a huge fan. It's not good to bloody switch on. My bloody arm's getting sore holding the bum camera. I should really use my tripod, shouldn't I? I'm just too lazy to get it out just for this. I didn't think it was going to be a long video. I think Team SmackDown will win this one. I think with the whole, the rivalry between the New Day and the Club, I think the Club might end up attacking the New Day. taking out their own partners. Cesaro and Sheamus will probably not get along. They'll probably fall out. Epico and Primo are not really going anywhere, to be honest. I think SmackDown got the more solid side. I think Heath Slater and Rhino, obviously they're really hot at the moment. They've got a bit of momentum on their side. It would be a huge win for Slater and Rhino, of course, for their team to win this one. I think American Alpha is really good. They'd benefit from a big win here. And I just think Raw's got the more solid. I just think SmackDown, have got the more solid team. I think there could be some falling outs on Team Raw, leading to SmackDown ending up winning this match. So we're going to go SmackDown this one, guys. Obviously supporting SmackDown again. Like I said, I'm on Team Blue. Even though I like the club and I like the New Day to a certain degree. I like Enzo and Cass. But yeah, I'm on Team Blue, guys. Big fan of Heath Slater and Rhino and American Alpha. So yeah, I'm going to go SmackDown to win this one, and I think SmackDown will win it. And I'm hoping to win it. Got to support that Team Blue. Right, next we have. Sorry guys, these are like separate pages for the pictures, so I'm having the woman look at the pictures here. I don't mind looking at these pictures. We have got, of course, the 5-on-5 women's match, which again I think will be a really good match. Probably my second favourite of the matches tonight. The elimination matches anyway. And the main event is probably the one I'm most looking forward to. I'm just hoping it's not going to be a letdown. But anyway, yeah, we have got, of course, the Raw women. We have got, of course, the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte, with Sasha Banks, with Nia Jax, who, to be honest, I'm actually kind of liking. I didn't like her in NXT. I thought, oh my god, this woman's horrible. I was going to say diva, to be honest. That D word, Yeah, women. I wasn't a big fan of her, but I actually think she looks quite credible, to be honest. I mean, she's big. She does have, potential to be like a bit of a force in the women's division, So I don't know, I kind of like Nia Jax, I'm not going to lie. Never thought I would say that. Alicia Fox and Bayley. The lovable Bayley. So yeah, Team Raw, really good team I think, real credible team. And we have got Team SmackDown, so we've got the SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch with Carmella, with Nikki Bella, with Alexa Bliss and Naomi. So for this team, obviously big fan of Becky Lynch, big fan of Carmella, and of course Alexa Bliss. Not a big fan of Nikki Bella, to be honest, not a big fan of Naomi. Our new entrance is alright, Naomi, but I'm just never been a big fan of Naomi for some reason. I think there could be some falling outs here as well, on both teams, I think Sasha Banks and Charlotte could fall out, and of course, obviously there's been some, things between Nikki Bella and Carmella, a bit of a rivalry there, so that could turn into a bit of an argument with the teams. I think Raw's got the better team. You've got Charlotte, you've got Sasha Banks, Bayley, and of course the Destroyer, Nia Jax. I don't know if that's her nickname, but that's what I would call her, a Destroyer. Because she does have a potential to cause a lot of destruction. So yeah, I'm going to go Team Raw for this one. Again, supporting Team SmackDown because I like Becky Lynch, I like Alexa Bliss and Carmella. But obviously on Raw, I like, Sasha Banks, big Sasha Banks fan. She's probably like one of my favourite divas in the WWE. Oh, I said it again, divas. Favourite women in the WWE, Sasha Banks. And Bayley's really likeable, obviously. Yeah, I think Raw's got this one. I think Raw's got the more solid team. So I'm going to say supporting SmackDown for Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch and Carmella, but yeah, I think Raw's got the better team in this one. So Team Raw, that'll tie up the scores as well. They're not going to have it where it's going to be 2-0 and then one side's going to win. So they're going to tie it up at 1-0, and then there's going to be a decider. So that's going to be Team Raw to win that one. Next we've got, which I'm guessing will be the grand finale, the last Survivor Series elimination match. We have got, again, really good teams here. I like the teams that they've picked. I think they've done a good job. So yeah, we have got the Raw team. We've got the Universal Champion Kevin Owens with the US Champion Roman Reigns. Of course, Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman. Again, another guy I never thought I would like, but Braun Strowman, I think they're doing a good job with Braun. Again, he's got the potential to be a bit of a destroyer. just wrecking everybody. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of like Braun. I like the team, apart from Roman. Maybe don't hate him as much as I used to, but yeah, I think that's a pretty damn solid team. I'm not going to lie. Like I say, I think both teams are pretty solid. But yeah, that's Team Raw, and of course we've got Team SmackDown, who is led by the WWE Champion AJ Styles, who is with Dean Ambrose, Shane O'Mac, Bray Wyatt, and of course Randy Orton. Really happy Shane O'Mac's here. Always like to see Shane McMahon. He's always capable of doing something bloody crazy. So really glad they added him to this match. Something I'm not happy about is he's not here, but that bloody James Ellsworth guy, he's bloody annoying. Why do people like James Ellsworth? He's a jobber and everyone seems to love him for some reason. He's bloody annoying actually. Making AJ Styles look bad, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I just can't stand him. I don't know why people like him. Just because he's a funny looking jobber. Okay, so this is what I say. I think SmackDown overall is going to win this whole thing, this whole SmackDown vs Raw thing. The reason being because online most people say they're preferring SmackDown. So because it's only 2 hours. Same reason that I like SmackDown more. It's only 2 hours. I feel like they can put better quality stuff in 2 hours rather than having to put some filler in just to make it 3 hours like what Raw does. So yeah, most people seem to be preferring SmackDown. So for that reason, I think SmackDown will end up winning, overall. I mean, it's a tough one to call. This could go out either way. I mean, I think Raw looks like the stronger team. I mean, obviously you got bloody Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Big Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, Jericho. Really bloody credible team actually. Very, very credible. I think they look like a stronger team, but I just think SmackDown will win. I just think they'll maybe do what the crowd wants, what the crowd's been preferring, and people have been preferring, SmackDown. And since Shane McMahon's there, the crowd's going to go absolutely mental for Shane McMahon. So for that, I think SmackDown's going to end up winning this match. So I'm just going to say, guys, SmackDown to win this match and to win overall. Shane McMahon will get the crowd buzzing with the yes chants. Daniel Bryan will probably come out and do the yes chants as well. I just think the crowd will bloody erupt, with the yes chants and the yes movement. So I'm going to go SmackDown to win this match and for SmackDown to win overall. And yes, supporting SmackDown as well, of course. So AJ Styles team, come on. And that leads us to the main event, which of course is Brock Lesnar against Goldberg. Again, it could go either way. It could go really badly or it could turn out to be a success. They've got to have Brock Lesnar win though. I mean, I don't think Goldberg's going to be sticking around. I think this could just be like a one-off match. I just don't see him coming back and, beating Brock Lesnar. I think it would hurt Brock Lesnar for him to lose to Goldberg. They've built Brock Lesnar up to be this unstoppable beast, and for him to lose to this old man, I'm only joking, he's only like 57. He's actually looking quite good, for his age, Goldberg. I think he's been doing a lot of training and stuff, so this could be, I think he could put on a good performance. We'll see how it goes, but I just think they've got to have Brock Lesnar win. I don't think Goldberg will be sticking around for long, so I think Brock Lesnar's going to win. Team Brock. I think really the only reason they've done this is to advertise the video game. If we're being honest, you've got Brock Lesnar on the cover, you've got Goldberg as the DLC, the code, bonus code. So I think they've only done this because of the video game. But really surprised if it's for any other reasons. So that's really been the main, focus, being on the video game. So I'm going to go Brock Lesnar win, guys. Supporting Brock. If Goldberg wins, I'll be a little bit disappointed because I just think it would benefit Brock more. But like I say, I think it could go either way. It's a difficult one to predict. Really interested to see the crowd reaction. I think there might be slightly more for Goldberg, but obviously it depends on the crowd. I think it'll be kind of mixed, half and half. Supporting each wrestler. So my prediction, guys, I'm going to go Brock. I'm supporting Brock, but it could go either way. So anyway, guys, I hope you like my Survivor Series prediction. yeah, let me know what you're looking forward to. Who do you think's going to win? Do you think Team SmackDown will win? Do you think Raw will win? Are you Team Red or Team Blue? Or are you Team Yellow, guys? Are you on NXT's team? They should have added NXT somewhere, that would be quite funny. Team Yellow. People behind Team Yellow. But, yeah, I think Team Blue will win. I think SmackDown will win. Overall. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. I'm looking forward to the show. I think it'll be a good show. I don't have any work tomorrow, so I'll be staying up to watch it. Whereas the last couple of pay-per-views I've had to go, miss like the last hour and then catch up the next day, because obviously I had work and I didn't want to go to bed too late. But no work tomorrow. My part-time seasonal job's finished until next year, so yeah, I can stay up and watch it. Because it goes on to bloody 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning or something, probably. It's going to be a long show, I think. So, UK time, it's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, bloody 4 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I'm just going to be playing some of this most of today to get bloody hyped. And really liking the game, actually. Excellent. Really, really good stuff. So anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it as always. And yeah, as always, guys, enjoy the show. Because I think it could really, really pull off a good show. Come on, WWE, don't disappoint.